It's the main artery through the heart of the province, the QE2 connecting north and south. But along its shoulder stands a billboard dividing Albertans.
I imagine there are signs like that saying the same thing in a lot of the different towns that you go drive by.
Somebody paid the money and they have perfect right to do so, but it's you might as well flush it down the toilet.
Equalization payments have been announced across Canada for 2025, and once again, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and BC will not be receiving any payments while other provinces make billions.
If you have driven north to the capital lately, you may have noticed something alarming on the side of the road, right around Bowden. A big sign meant to catch your eye. It isn't advertising exactly, but it is selling an idea.
If we did become Americans, maybe we might be better off.
This is what greets drivers on Highway 2 near Bowden, a billboard promoting Alberta joining the United States. The digital billboard follows months of President Donald Trump's remarks on making Canada the 51st state.
But look, what I'd like to see, Canada become our 51st state.
And while the idea may seem crazy to some, others think it's time for a change.
I've lived in Canada and Alberta my whole life, right? And is it like, I have not seen any improvements.
For some, joining the U.S. is about affordability.
There's too many taxes here, right? That's one of the biggest things. Oh yes, housing too, big time, right? You know, my kids are trying to buy a place and they can't because of all the rules, the regulation.
While others vigorously disagree.
No way I want to become part of the States. We've got too much to live for here in Canada.
And something that my government is going to do is to use all of the powers of the federal government, including the emergency powers of the federal government, to accelerate the major projects that we need in order to build this economy and take on the Americans.
The federal government is talking about export tariffs on Alberta oil and gas, or export bans on Alberta oil and gas. They're the ones who say that nothing's off the table. Well, we're the ones who are saying then if that's not off the table, then the 51st state is not off the table.
American Fund says expect to see more signs soon on trailers along the Trans-Canada and QE2 highways.
Get out of the emotions. Let's put the pros and cons down, right? And let's see what's good for our future. Economically, Canada's got a problem. Its governance is a problem. Everybody knows this. I mean, the Canadian system is broken. It's not fixable. A new leader goes in, same problems. It's already, and we were talking about this, Senate's already predetermined, judiciary's all predetermined, a Bill of Rights ain't worth the paper it's written on, trucker convoy prove that. Controversy brings a conversation. We were saying that. At least the conversation's happening. And once all the emotions settle down and the crises builds, unfortunately, what's happened with the Team Canada approach is to counter tariff, and I said this before, everybody talks about, oh, Trump came in and just tariffed us and it's a terrible thing that he's done. Well, wait a second, we've been tariffing the U.S. for years, and forget about 25%, 200, 250%. You can't even buy cheese and get across the border, without having a massive tariff. I had one border agent say, and I have wide latitude, I can charge up to 400% tariffs on it. And this is an opportunity for Alberta and Albertans to take control of their own governance and their future for themselves and their children.